I'm Auriel Grace, and this is a spiritual show. So, tonight we're going to talk about self confidence and self importance. What's the difference between the two, right? So, we're going to talk about that. And first, though, I have some announcements. One of the things that I help with is finding missing persons. And we have been looking for Jade. Okay, so Jade is in Orange County or near Anaheim. All right, if you see her, if you're in the area and you see her, please do not catch her. She's a runner. She's a runaway and she will run from you. We want you to please call the police and let them handle it, okay? Because she has been on the run since Halloween. And she's only 14, and her mom wants her home. So please help us find Jade, okay? All right, because I know some of you people that are in Cali, you'll probably be watching the show either later on today or this week. And so if you're in the Orange County area and you happen to see this girl, please let the police know in the Orange County area. All right. Her name is Jade Evelyn Duran. All right. So let's take that down for a second. And I'll show her flyer again. I've shared it on Facebook. If you see it on Facebook, please share it around. Her parents, her mother especially, is very, very worried about her. All right. Okay. So the second thing is right now on Amazon, you can get the Kindle version of A Soul Group's Journey for free. So hop, skip, and jump on over there. Check it out. It's free on the Kindle as far as a Kindle book, or you can read it on Kindle Unlimited too. If you want to buy, I can't remember how much it is. So, but here you go, The Soul Group's Journey. All right, especially for those people that like love stories. There's like 6 love stories in this book. All right. Now, I sent out a newsletter this week so that I can start collecting love stories. All right. Because next month, February, is Love Month. And per show, I share love stories. So I'm collecting them right now so I can get them ready to put in the shows and that. Um, if you can, please send me a love story. Now, your love story can be a romantic story, it can be a place where you have been, it can be about a pet. I even had somebody write me about their guitar. So, it can be like about your hobby. And the reason why I share love stories is to help people, to inspire people, um, to remind them that love is not only within them, but it is all around them. Okay. So send me your love stories. You can email them to me at thingofgirlsinc@gmail.com. Hey, Mary. Hi, Eve. Hi, Dana. Okay. So next month is Love Month. I'm getting ready for it, baby. The love book is going to be published. And tonight, part of the show is some of the things that I have written in the love book. And so I'm pretty excited about it. I'm doing the editing right now, and I keep remembering things like oh gosh, I got to put this in. So there's going to be stories plus all kinds of fun stuff in the love book. All right. So please, oh, and the other thing too is this. If you want a reading, please email me at a gangofgirlsinc@gmail.com. Make sure that you give me time to book you. Okay? Because sometimes people email me like during the day when I'm already either booked or doing stuff and they want a reading right now. And sometimes I can do it, sometimes absolutely cannot do it. So give me time to book you in, okay? Okay. So that is like, it's a big thing, especially as we get into February. All right. Okay. All right. So here we go. Let's talk about what the heck is the difference between self confidence and self importance. Hey, mom. And so, because a lot of us we want to feel important to people. We want to feel, connected to people. We want to feel good. Hey, Iris. Hey, you guys, do you like my new ears? Check them out. They were a Christmas present from Rebecca. And so check them out. Let me know if you like my new ears. I've got some other ones too. So I'm getting a whole new like thing going on here. But yeah. All right. So we all want to feel good, right? We all want to feel like we're important to other people, we're connected to people. We want to feel that within ourselves as well, that we are important people, that people consider our opinions, they consider our words, they consider us. Yeah. Okay. So um, there. Yeah, that's better. All right. So we all want to feel good, confident, safe, and loved. Really. Yeah, I'm wearing your favorite earrings, Iris. Yeah. Thanks. I'll be wearing the other ones next week. So, and Melinda Barber sent me some new Christmas ones that I'll be trying out next Christmas, and it's huge. I tried to put it in and walk around in them and move and stuff. I'm gonna have to have a lot of bobby pins for that that headband. It's great. So yeah. All right, back to self confidence and self importance. All right. So many times we don't consider our worth, how we value our time, our self worth. That's part of self love. Like I always tell everyone, be present. I'm going to be present with you. I'm paying attention to what you're saying. So when you're present with others, it really helps them what? Feel good. They feel safe when you're present with them, when you're paying attention to them, when you're connecting with them. Yeah. So be present in all of your conversations, in all of your connections. Um, you'll find that once you practice presence, you have more energy because you don't have your brain spinning around with all those crazy other ideas going on, right? Ah, okay. So the other thing too is, and I've heard this especially since COVID hit, is people are settling. They're settling for salaries. They're settling for homes. They're settling in their relationships. They're just settling, and they can't figure out why they don't feel safe or they don't feel worthy or happy or loved. And so, um, one of the things that I teach is for you to really consider what you truly want and desire, and bring that out. Because as you do that, you will find that there will be others that will support you in your efforts. Okay. So try that. Be truthful with yourself. What do you want? How do you want it? How do you value yourself? What is your worth? Hmm? So we have a lot of influencers right now. I don't consider myself an influencer because I don't normally talk about the same stuff that other psychics talk about. And so I don't consider myself as that. I wear lipstick. That's it. I don't try to dress anything up. And a lot of the titles for my videos are not grab you titles. So they're just whatever it is that I'm going to talk about. Um, so, but there are a lot of people that are being influenced by influencers or keeping up with the Joneses. Oh, yeah. So there's a lot of really cool influencers out there for reals. But there are some influencers there that do like they pack their day full of stuff, right? They get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, they make lunch for their kids, like, and it's a gourmet lunch. They get them off to school and then they do their fingernails and some kind of other thing, and they have a career and they do all this stuff. And those influencers are there to give you handy tips, on how to help your life, how to manage your time, how to, like, I don't know, put fake eyelashes on. So remember that you don't have to be just like everyone else. Be yourself. Be yourself, wear cat ears, whatever it is that you truly are, who you are, right? So that way too, you're not telling yourself a story, or you're not making up a story in your mind that you're not worthy or you're not good enough because you can't keep up with other people. That's their life. That's who they are. Who are you? Right? That's one of the reasons that self-importance thing gets really in the way. Self-importance is all about your ego. It is. So self-importance is like connected to your inner fears, your insecurities, um, and it keeps you away from yourself. It also blocks your intuition because you're all over there being all self-important. And you're not thinking about like what is within you and connecting to that good stuff that's within you. You're looking outside of yourself for how awesome you are. When you compare yourself to other people, that's no bueno because why? Like Iris and I are totally different people, right? Dana and I are totally different people. Mary and I are totally two different people. Eve's rocking, but we're totally different people. And because we're totally different people, we think differently, we look differently, we act differently, we speak differently, and that's okay. We express ourselves differently, and that is good. When you express yourself truly from your heart, you're being who you are. You're being honest. You're not telling a story to yourself that you need to break free of later on in your journey. So, one of the things that about love, about intuition, about being psychic is learning how to love yourself and finding that love within your being and connecting with it and allowing it to flow through you, just being aware of that flow. And that will help stop that the importance thing, you looking outside of yourself for comfort, safety, love, confidence. All right. So you got an idea about self importance. When you're confident within yourself, that means that you're really looking at what is within you, like who you are, truly are. And you're okay with being who you are, right? You're okay with wearing cat ears because you want to have fun. You want to enjoy your life, whatever that fun looks like. I'm just using the cat ear example, just as an example. Okay. So self confidence is more quiet, it's a quiet thing. Okay. It's steady, it's trust in yourself, it's knowing who you are, honoring your strengths, and believing that you can handle whatever comes at you, you know, even if you don't have answers to it. Like, I wanted to be an author. People would say, "How are you going to do that?" I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I'm just going to do it. I wanted to have a jewelry business. And I sold jewelry up until very recently. And people would say, "Well, how are you going to do that?" Well, shoot, I just made it up as I went along. And I did. I sold a lot of jewelry over the years. I did. I'm moving into chandeliers now. That should be fun, right? But I just did it. I made the jewelry. I did some jewelry parties at first. I told people, I did shows. When I was in Hawaii, I had lots of accounts in Hawaii where I sold wholesale and then they would resell it. And I have sold jewelry all over the United States. How did I do it? Most of the time, I was just making it up as I went along. Yeah, talking my head off, letting people know that I made jewelry. And so the thing is that I didn't really have a plan. I just did it. Now, there are some things that you do have to have plans for. Like if you're going to manufacture gum or something like that, you need a plan for that. But as you do that, as you are manufacturing things, there are things that are going to happen and things that are going to pop up. You may have to hold on to stuff or move forward, but being flexible in your plan helps because you're confident, you're okay, because you can see your dream being fulfilled, whatever that looks like to you. Okay. So the other thing is when, like I said, when you are confident, you trust your instinct, your inner intuition, your inner guidance. You trust that you're going to receive those messages or that guidance so that you can continue along your path, right? You're not looking outside of yourself, you're looking within, you're following from within, and you're following that guidance to your goal. All right, that's self confidence is a big thing. It is not ego driven, it is heart driven. So you feel worthy of love, success, and respect. You make choices aligned with your values, your worth. You're staying, you're okay with saying yes or no, okay, without guilt. Because guilt, again, is a story that we tell ourselves. It's a man made thing. And, if you have any guilt, get rid of it. Like, you're done, done with guilt. Okay. Yeah. So recover when things don't go as planned. Again, you're flexible, right? Yeah, be flexible. All right. So I used to feel guilty when I didn't agree, or when people didn't agree with me, or I didn't agree with them. And I would try to, alleviate stress or whatever. And once I realized what I was doing, I was like, yeah, this doesn't feel good, and I don't feel guilty about telling you no. Oh well. So, and that is something that I had to grow into, right? I had to grow into that. And I had to have some big realizations on that so that I wouldn't feel so depleted at the end of the day. All right, cuz like the customer's always right. Wrong. So, all right. So when you are confident, All right, your solar plexus, which is like about 2 or 3 fingers above your belly button. It's yellow. It's a bright, shiny, beautiful, sunshiny yellow. It's about 2 to 3 inches in diameter, spinning at a comfortable speed. That solar plexus is comfortable. It's spinning good. That is your personal power, right? That's where you feel your intuition too. Like you get that. That's where that saying, I got a gut feeling came from, is the solar plexus. Okay, so that is your personal power. What does that mean? Well, what are you willing to do and how are you willing to do it? That's how you remember the solar plexus. Okay? And the next chakra that will feel good is your root chakra. Your root chakra is red. Again, 2 to 3 inches in diameter, spinning at a comfortable speed for you. And it's that bright, beautiful, like ruby red. Bam. Beautiful. Okay. That is your safety and stability. So when your root chakra feels good, when you are feeling confident, your root chakra is pulling that energy up from earth through your chakras so that you can connect to source. So you want to make sure that your foundation is strong and flexible. Just in case something happens, you're able to flex and flow through it. All right. The next thing is having a clear heart, your heart chakra. Not the heart chakra all the time. And your heart chakra is pink or green or pink and green. Tourmaline. All right. That is self love without condition. So unconditional love. All right. Is your heart open and aligned with the energy of love? Can you say that you love people without an excuse of, I love them, but no, no, that's not unconditional love. Love is love. That's it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. When all three of those chakras are aligned, that assists so much with the energy flow and your self confidence. All right. So if you need assistance with any of those chakras, you can check out my chakra meditation. It's on YouTube and on my website under meditations. Okay. All right. So, and your self confidence is strong. You don't seek You don't seek constant validation. You don't need your back to be patted. You don't need anybody up to come up to you and say, "Hey, good job," or anything like that. You already know within your being you have done a great job. That you are already like awesome. That you're already great. You don't need validation. You don't need anything that comes from outside of yourself to know that you're awesome again. Okay. All right. So you also attract healthier, equal exchange of energy relationships. You set loving boundaries for yourself and others. You are calm. You trust your path, even when others, again, don't understand. Okay. So you trust your path. You know you're on it. You got it. You walk in it. And that's how it goes down. All right. So self confidence is learned, nurtured, grown. Be present, create positive habits. Okay. So remember, don't tell yourself stories about like why you can't do stuff or why you won't do stuff or that'll never happen or whatever. Tell yourself those stories because that's all they are. They're stories. And that is self importance that self-importance, that ego that comes in, and that that self-importance thing that just feels like, oh, I just want to be safe. Well, self-importance and ego doesn't keep you safe. They keep you down. So they keep you in a place of fear, and in a place of fear that is non-movement. That is shutting down and unable to hear your intuition, your instinct, and your spirit guides and angels. So you want to be able to feel confident so that you can do that. All right. All right. So self importance comes from insecurity, not strength. Needing to be seen as special, right, or superior. Always comparing yourself to others. Mm, what they look like, or how much they have, or, you know, fancy, 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 and all that other good stuff. How much better their life is. You don't know. You don't know how much better other people's lives are. You don't. Their life may look good, but when they get home, they may not feel good about their life. Yeah. So, self importance, you take things personally, you're defensive, you have ego reactions, you need control, you're in fear, energetically, self importance, loud and fragile. It depends on outside approval to survive. And that is one, right? You don't want that outside approval. You want the approval that comes from within you. Okay. So, self confidence. I trust myself. Self importance. I need you to see me as important. Yeah. You don't want that, right? You don't want other people's stuff. All right. So, um, we want to stay in a place of love so that we feel the energy flowing through us and all around us. We're in a space of love. There isn't room for fear. It's just we are in that space of love. And when we are in that space of love, so many things will come into alignment for us, you know. And sometimes, things don't come as quickly as we would like, but they will come. And when they do, it's so awesome, right? And being present, watching for those signs, listening to what people say to you, doing the things that you know can help you, being present in them can really assist with that inner love, that connection, you know. And that way, too, you're on the right path because although maybe you might have to pause for a little while because some craziness happens, maybe you had to pause because you had to realize something. Just as I'm writing the love book, thought it was done. And two chapters appeared while I was editing. Like, oh my God, I got to remember to put that in. So, I sit with it. I always write the books and then sit with them a while, and I read them over and over again. And if something comes in, then I'm able to put more or less in. And that's kind of how life is too. As we sit with something, as we are trying to achieve something, don't want to really push it. We want to flow with it. So just in case something happens and we need that aha moment, that epiphany, or whatever it is that we need to move forward. So don't tell yourself a story about, oh, I can't get this done, because you have to pause for a second. Maybe that story needs be erased so that you can go forward. So that's really like the big thing. And there's a book, it's called I'll remember in a second. No, that's not it. Oh, the Four Agreements. That's what it is. The Four Agreements and the Fifth Agreement. Those books can really assist you with what I'm talking about right now. Um, they are great books. They're gentle and they give great advice as you achieve your epiphanies, as you achieve your goals. And it talks about the lies we tell ourselves as we are young and as we grow, and then we have to break free of those lies, right? We have to like, that's not true. That's not my truth. That was somebody else's truth. Or I made that up to help me feel safe. But did it really make you feel safe? Did it make you feel secure? Did it help you trust yourself? So always be really truly honest with who you are, what you're doing, how you're doing it, in whatever way you are doing that. Okay. I hope that makes sense. And hey Rebecca, yeah. Oh yeah, oh, and the Four Agreements too. You can get them on Amazon, and I have seen them at Five Below. So check Five Below and see if you can find them there. I have my own copies now. I'm not ever giving those away again. So check it out. It's the Four Agreements, and then there's the Fifth Agreement. And you'll see that, like, whoa, wow, I can relate to this. Oh, yeah, I've got to stop doing that. Or, oh, yeah, I've got to start telling myself the truth, whatever your truth is, whatever that looks like. Okay. Okay. So this way you're flowing, you know, you're connecting within, you're honest, you're connecting within. And as you do that, your resonance raises, goes up. And as your resonance raises, you may find that um, some of your friendships kind of go over there a little bit. You don't stop being friends with them, but they probably just kind of go to the side a little bit and attract people that match your resonance. And that is good too, because rise, you rise, you rise. And so as you go up, so do the people around you go up. And you may find some people just slip away, and that's okay. Eventually they'll come back and go, how the heck did you do that? And you can say, oh, and give them and let them know exactly this, how you energetically shift yourself from a place of self-importance to a place of self-confidence and self-love, and really feeling that energy move through you and all around you, right? That way too, you feel good. Feel like you're carrying burdens, because those lies that we tell ourselves are burdens. They burden us. They hold us back from whatever it is that we're trying to achieve, whatever goals we have, whether it be inner peace, inner love, you know, making chandeliers, however, which way you want to do that. And make sure that you're connecting, you're really connecting. You know, a lot of people will tell you, the old school people will say, oh, well, those lower chakras, yeah. And it's like, no, that's not what it's about. Those lower chakras, those are the ones, those are your foundation. You need your lower chakras flowing, You need them moving so that the energy is always you're always cycling energy. So you're not trying to get energy from other people or anything else. The energy is always cycling through you, and you always have enough energy for whatever it is that you're trying to do. Live life. Takes a lot of energy to live life, right? So make sure that that energy is flowing all the time. And remember, you can always, again, you can always um, do the chakra meditation on my website or on YouTube, or find a chakra meditation that resonates with you so that you can keep that spiritual hygiene, that habit of spiritual hygiene flowing. Okay. Okay. It's always good to do that. Creating spiritual hygiene habits is really important. It helps us a whole bunch. All right. So self-confidence is it flows from within you. As I said, um, self-confident people too, they will listen more than they speak. They will listen. And so, like, for example, um, the monks that are walking to Washington, D.C., they don't speak that much. They chant, which is really cool. I'm going to see them tomorrow. Anyway, so, um, but they don't speak a lot. They listen. And when and I'm using them as an example, it's because they're there to participate with you, but that inner love, that inner confidence comes with them and it flows through them and out of them. And people look at all the people that are attracted to them. Look at all the people following them right now. Is that amazing? It's so amazing, right? All right. So you'll see that many self-confident people shine. You're attracted to them. You want to know them, and it feels good to be with them, be connected to them. Yeah. See? They're gonna be here in Greensboro. So I'm gonna go see them. It's gonna be awesome. All right. This is what I would like for you to think about this week or this month before we go into love month. Look at your life. I really want you to look at your life and look at how you feel about yourself, who you are, and discern between the story you tell yourself and the truth within yourself. And see what you can do about releasing those stories so that you can come truly into yourself. Really just come in and let it settle into you. Because when you do that, you'll find that you're more comfortable in your own skin. You'll find that you're more comfortable within yourself. You will start to glow because you'll feel good. So look at that. Look at the stories that you tell yourself and be honest with yourself. What is your truth? Think about it. Because when you think about stuff like that, it may be painful, but it's okay if it's painful. Let it be painful. Because once you get through that, you alleviate or release that burden that you've been carrying around. Who wants to carry burdens, right? Nobody. Okay, all right. So that's what I have to say about self confidence, self importance. I hope that you all enjoyed this. And I also, again, I want to remind you about Jade. I'm going to put her picture up again because we need to catch her. We need to get a butterfly net out and catch her. So that's Jade. Jade lives in Orange County, or she's in Orange County, California right now. They were able to catch her once, but she ran. Please, if you see Jade, do not chase her. Call the police instead. Let them deal with her. Okay? She needs to get caught. She's only 14 years old and she's been missing since Halloween. And so she is running around Orange County, California, near Anaheim. All right. So please share the poster that I have on Facebook. Let's get it. Let's get home to her mom. Her mom is really worried about her. Okay. Okay. And remember to send love stories. I want to read love stories next month. I sent a newsletter out. If you haven't opened it, read it. It'll give you instructions on where to send your love stories. Okay? All right. So I know it's really cold and we're expecting some really bad weather. So please stay safe. Please stay safe. Okay? Have a wonderful week. And remember, keep your heart open and align with energy of love. And I'll see you next week. Bye.